Personal Development Quarter 2, Lesson 26. Factors influence career planning and decision making. For the objective of this lesson, we have to determine the factors that influence career planning and decision making. Explain that understanding the different factors, career development concept, and personal life goals influence career planning and decision making. Part of the personality development that provides a clear picture of a life's objective and aim is relationship growth with our family, friends, and other people. So given that you are already aware of your responsibilities in establishing and preserving relationship in your social, personal, and familial sphere, we will now discuss your areas of interest, profession, and influence your career decision in order to realize your aspiration. So, as a teenager, being aware of one's strength and is crucial for creating an initial career plan. So, your family plays a significant role in shaping your development, influencing your action and lifestyle. However, developmental issues during adolescence can lead to a hazy perception of career planning. So, therefore, family support and parent appreciation are essential for making informed decisions during this phase of development. So these are the other elements that influence in your career decision making. So in making your decision making, you have here the interests, skills, values, and personalities. So what are those? So when you say interest, passions that bring happiness and knowledge leading to the sense of compensation of a person. Ito yung bagay na ginagawa mo nang masaya ka. Ito yung bagay na ginagawa mo na mahilig ka dito, na ginagawa mo siya kahit walang kapalit. And that's your interest. Next one, we have here the skills or our aptitudes or capacities that can be gained up through learning or experience. So, ito yung skills na pwede mong aralin at makuha sa experience. And then the values are personalized or find belief from early childhood and all of her life. So these are belief, yung mga tradition, culture na meron tayo habang lumalaki tayo. And the personality are the combination of traits that are clearly exhibited and significant makes up one personality. Ito yung mga traits na meron ka sa iyong sarili. So, traits that are needed in developing one careers in achieving life goal. So, eto daw yung traits na dapat meron ka sa sarili mo para ma-achieve mo yung iyong life goal. So, meron ka daw dapat self-concept, self-determination, self-monitoring, proactive personality, self-esteem, self-efficacy, and the locus control. So, ang concept natin is an individual perception on different roles, behavior, and opportunities. So, ito yung dapat alam mo on kung paano makibagay sa iba't ibang roles, sa iba't ibang behavior, opportunity na dadating sa'yo. Self-determination is when a person decide to act based on intrinsic motivation. So when you say intrinsic motivation comes from your inner self. And self-determination is also reflected through your choices, decision, and action. So, ibig sabihin, nandito yan sa inner self mo. Kung halimbawa determinado ka to do those things, gagawin mo talaga siya. Kasi meron kang intrinsic motivation. Self-monitoring is the capability of a person to watch over his or her behavior and the relationship that he organized within his environment. Monitor. So, ibig sabihin, dapat na monitor mo yung behavior mo. Alam mo yung mga bagay na dapat at tama. Proactive personalities are those who can act without being told, employ thoughtful thinking to address the difficulties. They can detect probable cause of problems and understand the decide on how to change the situation. So, nakikita natin the consequences of the situation, yung mga difficulties, mga probable na maging issue or problema. So, that is your proactive personalities. Self-esteem is an accumulated life perception of social acceptance or avoidance. So, self-esteem is also characterized by the effective of strength of your mind. So, ang ating self-esteem ay yung power of mind. Ito yung on how we perceive sa social acceptance and avoidance. Kung paano natin siya mahahandle. Next is self-efficacy is the ability to finish a task successfully within the time frame. Ito yung kakayahan mo na matapos yung mga gawain na itinakda mo on that moment. And these are the people who have an organized self-management and discipline. Then the last one we have here the locus control. So people have a high sense of responsibility, controlling lives, have high internal locus control. So ibig sabihin meron kang high sense of responsibility. So they believe that they can control their own destiny, while people with low external locus control feel things happen because of other the people, luck, or powerful being that may lead to depression. And people with a high internal locus control have high participation, motivation in life, and positive regard to all things, especially in their work. So, ito yung parang mataas yung sense of responsibility mo, mataas yung motivation in life mo, malakas yung positivity mode mo. So, yan. Ibig sabihin, meron kang locus control. So, what are the factors that influence in career planning and decision making? So, as a grade 12 in students, ano ba yung mga factors na nagiging dahilan sa inyong pagpili ng inyong career or paggawa ng inyong desisyon? So, number one here daw is meron tayong parental autonomy, financial hardship, change in family role, school location, academic performance, employment rate, herd mentality, and the self-sabotage. So, as a choice naman talaga, meron na tayong napiling course kasi gusto natin. Gusto natin yung course na yun yung interest natin, at saka yung skills nyo, pasok dun sa course na yon. Pero, dapat naiisip din natin na magkakaroon tayo ng factors na kapag pinili natin yung chosen career natin. So, autonomy, parental protection and monitoring are related as parent may choose to determine the path of their child takes. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung dahil sinasabi ng parents natin na, okay anak, ito yung course na kunin mo kasi ito yung babagay sa'yo. So, dito papasok yung parental autonomy na parang iba yung dididikta ng magulang mo, iba din yung gusto mo. The next one is the financial hardship. So, due to their erratic income, parents are unable to cover their college students' daily costs. So, titingnan din natin yung financial cost na magagastos kapag yung course na yun yung pinili mo. Okay, next one, we have here change in family role. So, there are kids that are just product of a fractured family that leads to additional issue. So, because only one parent can support the family, the majority of them are unable to finish their education. So, occasionally, may mga bata tayo na they cannot able to go to college kasi nga nagkakaroon sila ng responsibilidad in his or her family. So, halimbawa, yun nga, yung kanyang magulang ay isa lang nagtatrabaho, tapos may kapatid siyang maliit. So, instead na papasok siya in college, parang hindi muna dahil kailangan niyang alagaan yung kanyang kapatid. So, yun yung change in family role. Then, school location, factor din yung school location, the proximity or the distance of the school from the home is also a key factor kasi since most universities are located, have to decide to leave their homes and be away from their families just in order to study. So, i-consider nyo din kung halimbawang malayo ba yung biyahe nyo, yung titirhan nyo. So, school location yun. Then, academic performance. So, there are courses that have requirement that serve as the basis of your career. So, meron tayong mga courses talaga na nagre-required ng grade. So, kung halimbawa nga pipiliin mong course, pasok ba yung grade mo doon sa course na pipiliin mo? And employment rate, the choice of the career may also be impacted by the need of the labor in the market. So ano ba yung mga tinatawag natin na parang sikat na courses ngayon na alam natin, uy, mataas yung salary nun, yun. So nagkakaroon din siya ng factor na parang, ay, maganda daw na trabaho yun kasi kailangan, madami ang nangangailangan ng, ng career na yon. Okay? And we also have here the herd mentality. Sometimes, adolescents are easily swayed by their peers. Yan, yung mga herd mentality kasi yung kaibigan mo, ito ang kukunin, yun na din ang kukunin mong course. So, the fear of being separated from the group of friends may influence choosing a career. So may mga ganong moment na dahil yung friend mo, yung best friend mo, eto yung course, yun na din yung course mo. It is important to have your parental guidance. So napaka-importante talaga na meron tayo laging parental guidance. Next one is the self-sabotage, characterized as decline, self-worth, or confidence. So negative self-talk that prevents one from making mistake and accepted criticism in order to perform better is known as a self-sabotage. Okay, so itong self-sabotage, ito yung mga naririnig natin sa ibang tao na, ay, hindi mo kaya yan. So, wag tayong magpapa-apekto sa mga gaganon. These are the factors, actually, totoo na nagkakaroon talaga ng factor kasi may mga maririnig tayong mga ganyan na kapag kinuha mo yung course, ay, hindi niya kaya yan. So, dapat itataas natin lagi yung ating sarili, diba? Patunayan natin na kaya natin. So, that is a self-sabotage. So these are the factors that influence career planning in our decision making. So we have to consider these factors and we have to understand that these factors ay dadaan talaga sa atin. At dapat maintindihan natin on how we consider this factor, kung ano ba yung dapat nating piliin sa ating career. Kung ano ba yung magiging decision natin in choosing career planning and decision making. So determination gives you the resolve to keep going in spite of the roadblocks that you lay before. And that is according to Dennis Waitley. Thank you for listening.